Hello YouTube and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a home dumbbell workout. I'm going to be performing this in a gym, hold up, but it's stuff you can do at home if you have a pair of dumbbells. Ideally a bench or a yoga ball, like one of those big exercise balls would be good. Honestly, you can do it with other things too. I'll show you guys how to work around certain exercises. And I'm going to be showing you guys, if you only have light dumbbells, how to vary your exercise to make it a lot harder with the dumbbells. Get certain squeezes so you can progress and maintain or even make some gains while you're at home, because who doesn't want more gains? I'm also going to be doing a resistance band based workout as well to show you guys. For those of you who have resistance bands at home, I know a lot of you guys have dumbbells or resistance bands. But yeah, so I know the quarantines, it's hitting hard. I know some places in the States are starting to open up, like Georgia. I'm really jealous of people in Georgia right now, but I can't complain. I'm in the Bahamas. I am in a different house right now. I'm in the Airbnb that my parents have, just looking after it for a couple days. So I get to stay here. It is nice. It is on the ocean. So yeah, looks pretty good. I'm gonna be doing kind of like a day in the life thing. I'm gonna go kayaking and stuff. So I'll show you guys how nice it looks. But enough of that, let's get to the gym and get to the workout. Okay, ladies and gents, so to start the workout, I'll do any exercise you think you're lagging on the most. So if you think your chest is lagging the most as a body part and you want to develop that, I'll definitely start with that. Chest movement first. So in this case, since we're just limited to dumbbells, we're just going to be doing some dumbbell bench press. And I know a lot of people might not have a bench in their house, but these things are easy to get. You can just order it on Amazon, and you can still do bench using this. It is a little harder. You will have to use less weight because it's not quite as stable, but it still is the same motion as doing a regular bench press. Come down, same thing. Make sure your back is arched. Bring the dumbbells up. Make sure your feet are also placed too, because this is really important that you have balance when you're performing this exercise. If you do have a bench, obviously use a bench. But in this case, if you don't and you just can have a medicine ball like this is great. You just come up, and as you would normally perform your dumbbell bench, this is a lot harder. You will have to use a lot lighter weights, which is good because a lot of people at home don't have heavy dumbbells anyway. And then just go through the movements. Like I said before, if you do have a bench, do use that. You can also use the floor and do a floor press, but these are easy, quick, cheap to get. Amazon Prime, it's in your door the next day. Okay, so for hitting our legs today, we're gonna be doing a compound lift. Since this gym is pretty limited, I don't have a squat rack or anything I would normally do in a normal gym, so usually I would squat, do things like deadlifts. And I would do lunges, which we're doing today, but since we're doing full body workouts, especially for you guys, since I'm mainly doing these videos for new lifters trying to hit their full body at least 3 days a week, lunges are perfectly fine, especially if you don't have access to doing these dumbbells. Lunges are more than enough for you guys to do. Good for targeting your quads, a bit of your glutes, and you know, as a new lifter, you're gonna gain muscle regardless. If you're stuck home with quarantine, you don't have a squat rack, can't go wrong with lunges. So for those of you who don't really know how to do it, keep your posture high, bring one leg out. Keep your balance. Make sure to focus on something. So if you lock your eyes on something in the room, it'll help you keep your balance. If you focus on one particular thing, come down, drive your knee down, and back up. And just do that. Run 12 to 15 reps, or till failure. Slowly up and down again. To make it harder, go slow on the eccentric or way down. It's nice and slow. And then when you're done, switch legs. Same thing. Up and down. Nice and easy. Make sure to keep focused, keep your eyes and keep your balance, because you can lose balance on these pretty easily. But yeah, great for the legs overall, especially if you're only limited to this. Dumbbells, it's a workout you can't go wrong with. And yeah, I'll do that for around 3 to 4 sets, 12 to 15 reps, or till failure. If you have heavy weights and you want to go heavier, by all means go for it. All right, lads, for our back, we're gonna be doing some bent over dumbbell rows. If you have a gym and you wanna use a barbell, that's perfectly okay too. But if you're at home and you have dumbbells, this is great for your back. Also, you can use something like a bench to hold on to, and you can use one arm, but today we're just gonna be doing just using our body, not grabbing onto anything. We're just gonna grab some dumbbells. So in this case, I have 50, and we're just gonna be doing some dumbbell rows. And simply bend down, keep your back arched, and come up as you would a regular row or a barbell row. This time we're just using dumbbells, go nice and slow. If you want more of a contraction, squeeze at the top, and slowly ease the eccentric. So up, pause for a second, slowly ease the eccentric. If you have heavier dumbbells, obviously you don't have to do this. This just makes it a lot harder. If you do have limited weight to work with at the moment, just up, stop for a few seconds, slow in the eccentric. That will make it a lot harder. Also a lot more time on attention. So it is a lot more difficult. And yeah, so even 50s for me would be light, but once you stop at the top, easy eccentric, it makes it a hell of a lot harder. And I'm sweating right now, so definitely give this a go. Awesome back workout. Perfect for a full body workout. Good for back thickness. More width, you can do pull-ups, but we're gonna hit that on the other full body workout I take you through the next time. All right guys, so for this exercise, we're targeting the deltoids. So as you would normally do a lateral raise at home or in the gym, we're doing the same thing. So if you guys are stuck at home and don't have access to a gym, this is for you guys too right now during these times. In these quarantine, if you're sitting at home, this is good for you. If you got a gym, then you're lucky. I'm very fortunate to have this, as I said previously. But we're gonna be doing a little bit of variation. This is honestly the way I prefer it anyway when you have access to a gym. But we're just gonna do regular lateral raises. But if you do have dumbbells in your home and they are light, so for me, 20 pounds on a regular would be light, but when you do this variation, if you lean against a bench or a wall, put all your weight against it, and drive up through your elbow, it's gonna be a lot harder. So this is a lot harder than doing a traditional lateral raise. And even if you wanna make it harder, really when you come up, slow in the eccentric, because 40% of your strength is on the eccentric, so keep that in mind. That is very important. Also, if you want to do it conventionally, you can stand, put one of your arms against the wall, come up. Still takes a lot of the momentum out of it. It is easier doing it this way. This is one variation. Also, if you have a wall, in this case it's a mirror, put your head against it, drive through your elbow. It's important that you don't bring your arm straight up or too high. That way you avoid injury. You can injure yourself. If you're new and you don't really know, really bend down, keep your back a bit of an arch, drive through your elbow. So kind of stand up tall like this, go straight up and out, you can injure yourself. So just keep that in mind. So that's the shoulder exercise for the full body workout. All right guys, now we're on to everyone's favorite part, building up them biceps. All jokes aside though, no, this is a great exercise for the biceps, especially if you're at home just with dumbbells or you have access to gym again. But essentially we're just gonna be doing some seated dumbbell curls. You can do standing as well if you don't have access to a bench like this, or you can use a chair at home. It doesn't really matter. But the main thing when you're doing dumbbell curls is when you come up, go from a pronated grip to a supinated grip. So supinated palms facing out, pronated palms down. So see how it's twisting as I come up and twisting on the way back down. So this is coming up supinated, coming back down, it's going back into a pronated. Supinated, pronated. And as you can see in your bicep, the short of your bicep actually contracts as you bring it up into a supinated, and as you bring it back down into a pronated, it lengthens. So shortens as you go up, lengthen as you go down. You'll get much more of a contraction that way. Make sure you go nice and slow, don't rush it. The whole point of a seated curl anyway is to take away the momentum. So by going nice and slow, you'll get much more time on your tension, much more of a contraction. And one of the better exercises for the biceps. Also, if you're standing up, do the same thing. Make sure you're twisting the dumbbell on the way up and down to get the shortening and lengthening of the bicep. All right guys, to finish up today, we're gonna be hitting triceps. It's using a dumbbell, standing, no other equipment needed. We're going to be doing dumbbell overhead extensions. So this is important when you're performing this exercise. You're coming down. Make sure you don't bend your elbow too much to use momentum. Keep your elbow in the same position and drive it back up. See how it's not moving? And that way you'll get full isolation on the tricep, because this is a isolation exercise. You don't want to be using momentum to get the weight up. You can also injure yourself that way. So get a dumbbell that feels right for you. Don't ego lift, nice and slow, way up and down. Do that 12 to 15 reps or till failure. Make it harder, slower on the way down as per usual. And back up. And then obviously switch sides. Same amount. Make sure you're doing the same amount of reps on each side, because you don't want muscle imbalances. Up and down. And that'll be it for the full body workout for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was kind of a sample full body workout. For anyone new who wants to get into lifting, doesn't have gym membership right now, since you're in quarantine, you might only have dumbbells. So that's why I just use dumbbells for today. It's perfect for that as well. Anyone can do it. Great way to start. If you're more of an advanced lifter, it's a great way to maintain your gains or even make new ones, as long as you're following progressive overload principle, which is making sure you're getting stronger, increasing time between your sets, or increasing repetitions. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe for more.